Okay, now we want to talk about shifting or gear selection on your tractor. And this is a particularly important issue for first-time tractor owners because it's a little different from an automobile. And if you look at some of the levers that we have here, there are several features that are common to most tractors. Unlike a car with a manual transmission, most tractors will have a multi-range transmission. So in addition to, in the case of this tractor, 4 forward speeds and reverse that we have with the shift lever here, you also have a high and low range. So depending upon the job that you're doing, you'll want to select a high range and say a high speed on your transmission for transport, to drive across the yard when the tractor's not under load just to get to a different area. But then, for instance, if you're tilling a vegetable garden, you want to be in a very low range. So you shift that to the low range here and then select transmission speed 1 or 2. Another thing that you'll find common to tractors is your PTO, or power takeoff, for powering your rear implements. A lot of them just have 1 speed and then neutral, so it's basically an on or off switch. The Japanese tractors that we sell have multiple PTO speeds. Most commonly, you'll use speed 1. You shift this lever to select the gear that you want, and you've got to have the clutch pedal in when you do this. That's an important difference between an automobile, again, and a tractor. A manual transmission and a tractor, you don't have synchronized gears. So you're never shifting when you're on the move. On a tractor with a manual transmission, you select the gear that you need that's appropriate for the job when the tractor's at a standstill and you have the clutch pedal fully depressed. Another example of this, this tractor being a 4-wheel drive tractor, you have a lever here that puts it in 2-wheel drive or rear-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive. Again, all of these levers, your range selector, your transmission, your 2- and 4-wheel drive, and your PTO engagement lever are all shifted when the tractor's at a standstill and the clutch pedal is depressed. If you shift while you're rolling, you can grind gears, bend shift forks, a lot of bad stuff that can do expensive damage to the transmission of your tractor, and it's best to just avoid that. That's the transmission in a nutshell.